Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope you had a great day overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. We're gonna speak on the breaking news that ultimately stopped the boxing world today with Terence Crawford announcing his retirement. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into the reactions to his retirement video. Then we're gonna talk about what's next moving forward in the boxing world. We're going to talk about the rumor that Golden Boy may be leaving DAZN and Jaron Ennis and Vergil Ortiz possibly being in jeopardy. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way in, that'd be very much appreciated. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,200 mark, about to hit that 3,300 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? How we feeling? How we feeling, man? We got some sad news today in the boxing world, but at the same time, I'm going to say this. It's bittersweet. You know what I mean? It's definitely bittersweet in my opinion. Damn, man. Because, you know, I'm happy to see somebody retire on their own terms, but it's just Terence Crawford done consistently gave us so many huge moments in the sport of boxing, man. He showed us what a true fighter is. He showed us that he was the greatest of his generation. He showed us that you could go through some of the most craziest things that could possibly be handed to you and still make something out of yourself. You know, you could be doubted, you could be downplayed, you could be hidden from huge opportunities, but you could always seem to find your way to the top, man. When people say that the cream rises to the top, Terence Crawford is he embodies that quote. You know what I mean? He exemplifies that quote. You see what I'm saying? So Terence Crawford been a champion since 2014. You know what I mean? This man done did it all. He done went to people home country. You know, went on other people. He went overseas to grab world titles. You know what I'm saying? He fell victim to the politics of boxing on multiple occasions. He was held back from being the star that, you know, he truly knew he was. You know what I mean? But he was later on vindicated towards the later part of his career. You know what I mean? He beat multiple world champions. You know what I mean? He became undisputed in multiple weight divisions. You know what I mean? Actually, to just keep it real, the reason why I respect Buzz so much, and I had said this previously, is because the man was a trendsetter. You know what I mean? Because prior to Terence Crawford, we were in the Floyd Mayweather era, and Floyd Mayweather didn't really care too much about obtaining every belt, you know, in his division. He was more about getting the biggest paydays possible, making the biggest fights possible, you know, having a couple world titles here and there, but not really going out there and getting every single belt. And we seen Terence Crawford do it once he got into the 140-pound division, man, when he beat Victor Postal, when he beat Julius Ndongo. You know what I mean? He was able to obtain that title of undisputed, and shortly afterwards, you seen everybody else following his lead. You seen Alexander Usyk do it. You see Naoya Inoue do it. You know, even in female boxing, we see Amanda Serrano do it. You know, Clarissa Shields. They all followed the lead, and you know, Devin Haney followed as well. You know, you gotta admit that Terence Crawford is the one that made that cool in this generation. You see what I'm saying? Not only that, but Terence Crawford inspired the generation coming after him, guys like Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, you know, everybody that he done helped, you know, to an extent in their career, you know, they you know, pretty much following, you know, the lead of Terence Crawford in terms of wanting to be the best in your division, wanting to become undisputed, you know what I mean, wanting to prove that they are the best amongst their generation. You got to thank Terence Crawford for that, because he has some type of influence in doing that. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't me shitting on Floyd Mayweather. He did some great historical things, and you can make a case that he may still be greater than Terence Crawford at the end of the day. But, you know, salute to Terence Crawford, man. He was a phenomenal fighter, an absolute nightmare to deal with in the ring, one of the most well-rounded fighters that the sport has ever given us, and one of the most decorated, man. You talking about somebody who was a 5-division champion. That's, you know, obtaining 2 divisions is difficult. 3, 4, that's difficult in itself. 5 divisions of being undisputed, and 3 of them having a 60% undisputed rate, you know, in different weight classes. You gotta salute Bud for that, man. And he got not only did, you know, Terence Crawford become undisputed again this year, but he he literally left the game with one of the biggest wins that you could ever obtain in boxing in terms of moving up 2 to 3 weight divisions. And I say 3 because, you can make a case that he didn't fully acclimate to 154 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Took a chance. Everybody doubted him. Even me, I had my concerns with Bud. Like, I was rooting for him to win, but I didn't know if he was truly capable of doing so. Went up there, silenced all the doubters, silenced me, especially, and absolutely dominated Terence Crawford and had the boxing world extremely proud of him. He was highly doubted. A lot of people shitted on his resume, shitted on his accolades, made excuses, still making excuses for guys that he done beat, years ago. You know what I'm saying? This man, he can't be denied. You got to call him great. You got to call him great. You know what I'm saying? And I was real passionate. I was actually at the gym when the announcement had been made, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was almost Andre Ward-esque in how the way Terence Crawford approached his retirement. You know what I mean? And they close friends, so maybe he was inspired from Andre Ward to, go out with this type of announcement as well. I remember when Andre Ward retired, he put out a video pretty much showing like his upbringing from being a child in the amateurs to being a gold medalist to winning the Super 6 tournament to walking out, a unified champion at light heavyweight. You know what I mean? That he chucked the deuces as he was walking out the gym door. Terence Crawford approach was very much similar, but, it was more of him just speaking and thanking everybody that played a part in his career. It was a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the comments. Shout out to the 19 people that's in the building. I appreciate you guys very much. Let's go ahead and get the likes up, y'all. Appreciate you guys very much. Simple Boxing, what up? Undertaker, what up? For You, what up? Chris Maldonado, Bad Boom Balloon, Sean Terrence, Agent 86 Jr., what up? Coffee Plant in the building, my brother. Mr. Big Play Bray, what up? Jay Cash, if I ain't shout you out already, brother, salute. Donald Banks, Marky Dan, Bella Faith. What's going on? She says the legend has retired. He really did it the right way. Absolutely. And this should be something that, future fighters should, learn from Terence Crawford as well. Leave the game on your terms. It doesn't necessarily mean retire undefeated. That's not what we're saying. Or, retire when you get the biggest win in your career. At the end of the day, you want to retire when you feel like you're ready. Whenever you're ready to. Not because people are telling you to retire, or not because motherfuckers are, want you to stay in the game until you lose. You leave the game when you feel like there's nothing more that you could give to the sport, or you felt like you gave it everything you had. You know what I mean? And there's been some fighters historically who've been able to do so, and I commend them heavily for that. Like Andre Ward, he was somebody who left the game at the top on his own terms, pound for pound, number one. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford, his brother, just did that today, man. Floyd Mayweather, he left the game on his terms. Lennox Lewis, he left the game on his terms. Walking out, retiring in 2003 as one of the top guys. You gotta take it to account. And I know this may be something that comes out of left field, but Layla Ali retired on her own terms. You know what I'm saying? She was like, you know what? I feel like I did everything I needed to do with female boxing, or just boxing period, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And there's a lot of all-time great fighters that we know personally that let the game retire them. Like, do we really have to go through it? Like Zab Judah, that's like one of the first ones that comes to mind. Like, he ain't had no business continuing to fight, and he had to have a scary experience in order to hang the gloves up. Evander Holyfield, Muhammad Ali, whether we want to, this ain't me shitting on Ali. I love Ali. You know what I'm saying? He's a complete inspiration to me. I have T-shirts upon T-shirts with Muhammad Ali photos on it. Like, I really look up to that man. Seriously. Marky Dan, Eric Morales. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of, there's plenty of more. There's plenty of more all-time great fighters that just didn't know when to call it quits. Sugar Ray Leonard. He had no business fighting Hector Camacho, man. So the list goes on and on and on. So it's great to actually, with as corrupt as boxing is, as flagrant as boxing is, as brutal as boxing is, it's always a beautiful thing to see a happy ending in the sport of boxing. We don't really see that too often. But when we do, we gotta commend it. You know what I'm saying? Lorenzo, what up, brother? Lorenzo and the motherfucking Benzo showing love from Japan. What up? So for those of y'all who just living under a rock or just haven't been on social media or don't have social media, let's go ahead and play this video, man, because it was a beautiful thing to watch. You know, I wasn't, and a lot of people seem to be shocked by the retirement, but I'm not. And the reason why I'm not is because back when I did that Bomac interview about damn near 2 years ago, 1 to 2 years ago, that man literally sat on this channel and he told y'all, yo, like he, you know, after this, you know, if he don't get this Canelo Alvarez fight, he might retire. You see what I'm saying? So we already had the warning in place. They already told us this. But, you know, there's plenty. I understand why some people are shocked at the same time, because people say things about retirement but don't actually ever really retire. You see what I'm saying? So I see why some people are shocked, but, you know, I'm somebody who, you know, take people for their word. So when I had gotten the announcement, or I had seen the announcement on social media, it didn't really come as a surprise to me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really a surprise to me. So, and then on top of that, Bud was already alluded to it. It was something that was on his mind. And what I always say is, if retirement's on your mind, like if this is something that's frequently spoken about, it might come to, you know, it might come to a time where, you know what I mean, it's time to start wrapping that shit up. You know what I mean? My boy Anonymous in the building, who's a huge Terence Crawford fan. He said, kind of sad because I was a big fan of Bud, but it's good to see him retiring from the sport on top in good health. Gonna be weird not seeing him in the sport after so long. New gen about to take over. Salute to the boy Anonymous. Absolutely. Absolutely. I know it got to be a bittersweet feeling for you, brother, because I know, for one, you happy to see him retire because, like you said, he's retiring in good health. He's retiring on his terms. You know what I mean? He did some historical shit before he walked away. He left on top. That's like the most beautiful way to go out, man. It's not like when you coming off of several knockout losses in a row, or you just coming off of a loss, or, you know, you clearly were on the decline. Like Bud never really showed a moment where he was on the decline in boxing, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like people trying to say in the Mazuma fight, he looked a step slower. I don't really think so. I just think that was a tough stop. You know what I mean? I think people get that misconstrued. Like we can't never – the beautiful thing about Bud's career is when we look back, we can't really recall a time where he looked vulnerable, where he looked slow, or he looked washed up. He left the game still intact, where he probably could have did 4 or 5 more fights. You know what I'm saying? But he chose not to because – he did everything he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Big Play Bray says, my mom told me, you talk about leaving a job. Once you talk about leaving a job, you already left mentally. That's a fact. That applies to relationships as well. When you get to talking about, you know, wanting to be single and all, that just means that you're mentally checked out. So I agree with that sentiment 100%. Your mom is a wise woman, brother. But anyways, let's get into this video right here for those who haven't seen it. And you know, it's a 5-minute video, so it's not long at all, but it, you know, lets you know how Bud truly feels. And this is something that you could tell he sat back and really thought about. And before we get into the video, I understand that, you know, he was just in negotiations with Canelo, and I'm under the impression that you know, there's still a likelihood that he may face Canelo Alvarez. They said that the man wanted $100 million. And I heard him saying that Andre Ward interview a while back that if they offer him $100 million, he coming back. Terence Crawford said this himself. He was like, yo, if you retire, you coming back? He like, nah. He said, what if they offer you? Andre Ward was like, what if they offer you $100 million? He said, I'm coming back. So he wanted 100 M's for Canelo, supposedly behind the scenes. You know, there's a possibility they might shoot that offer his way, especially with, and there's a thing about retirement where people use it as a strategy in order to get things that they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen Tyson Fury do this. We've seen Michael Jordan do this. Like, there's people that, you know, threaten to walk away from something. So there's more of like a demand for them to come back. And, you know, they you know, yesterday's price might not be that next day's price. You know, today's price might not be tomorrow's price, I mean. So maybe he may be using this as a strategy, but like I said, this video together let me know that this was something that he already had, you know, confirmed a while back. You see what I'm saying? So there's a possibility if they come up with 100 M's, he might just jump in the ring with Canelo and then whoop him again or whatever the case is. But It seems like anything outside of that, he's cool off of. So let's hear it.
Every fighter knows this moment will come. We just never know when. I've spent my whole life chasing something. Not belts, not money, not headlines, but that feeling, the one you get when the world doubts you, but you keep showing up and you keep proving everyone wrong.
Unbelievable performance.
This sport gave me everything. I fought for my family. I fought for my city. I fought for the kid I used to be, the one who had nothing but a dream and a pair of gloves. And I did it all my way.
It cannot be overstated how sensational Terence Crawford is.
I gave this sport every breath I had, every scar, every triumph.
Terence Bud Crawford is the pound-for-pound king.
Every ounce of my heart.
The fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, and new Ring Magazine, an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
And I've made peace with what's next. And now, it's time.
Damn.
Thank you. To my opponents who pushed me to places I didn't know I could go. To the fans who believed in me when they didn't have to. You made this journey something I carry with pride for the rest of my life. To my haters, and to the people that didn't believe in me, thank you. Because without you, without having that fire in my gut to prove each and every one of you wrong, you pushed me to heights that I never thought I'd reach. Thank you, Turkey, Sella, and Riyadh. Not just for believing in me and making history with me, but for what you continue to do for the sport of boxing. To TKO, thank you for being my first promotional company that believed in me when nobody else did. To Top Rank, thank you for helping me become a champion.
That was a little shot at Top Rank too. No, I didn't mean to interrupt the video. But he said, shout out to TKO, my first promotional company that believed in me. So that lets you know how he feels about Top Rank.
Bomac, Red, Saul, Bernard, Midge Minor, Chet, Ashley, Dr. Conroy, my little brother Wayne, Carl, Mac, McDoyle, Paulina, Denise, Michelle, Jamie, Dez, Matt, Levy, Steven Nelson, my brother from day one, Ish, Harrison, Julie, Jessica. I don't view you just as members of my team. I view you as members of my family. My sisters, my nephew, grandma, thank you for your love and support over the years. Mom, thank you for the tough lessons. You built a mentally strong, resilient man. Dad, thank you for the support. You were the first person to say that I was gonna be $1 million baby and that I would one day be a world champion. To my kids, to Mia, Lil T, Tyrese, to Leia, to Kari, Trinity, Zaire. You are my legacy. I'm stepping away from competition not because I'm done fighting, but because I've won a different kind of battle. The one where you walk away on your own terms. This isn't goodbye. It's just the end of one fight and the beginning of another.
Terence
All right, that's the video right there, y'all. That was a beautiful video, man. I liked how he thanked like every single person that was a part of his team because he felt like they played a factor in his career. And that just lets you know the type, the amount of people that you may need to have around you in order to get some shit, really going in your career, man. That was a beautiful thing. But to answer Mr. Big Play Bray's question, to my knowledge, he's not married. You know what I mean? He did have a long-time girlfriend. I don't know exactly where he had a majority of his kids with, but from what I understand in that Shannon Sharp interview, he just had a kid with another woman. So I don't know, and it's not really my business to know. You know what I mean? That's not boxing. But I don't even know if he's with his long-time girlfriend. Like, I don't know what the situation is. You know what I mean? So that's outside of my knowledge. But regardless, man, I loved how he mentioned all of his kids' names. He said, "You are my legacy." Despite accomplishing so much in boxing, he's letting them know, like, y'all are my legacy. Like, y'all mean more to me than anything. And one thing about Terence Crawford that I respected about him outside of boxing was how active of a father he was, even with how busy he was. That just lets you know that there's no excuses. There's really no excuses, man. This man is traveling, and he's not around his kids as often when he was an active boxer, but whenever they had something important coming up, he would stop whatever he was doing just to fly out and, support them. You know what I mean? Which is, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Absolutely a beautiful thing. And I will always make sure that I'm the same way with my child. You know what I mean? Regardless of what may happen or what may come in the future, I'll always make it my business to be my child's superhero. You know what I mean? And I absolutely love that shit about Bud, man. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, man, congratulations to Bud on his retirement. We're gonna have to take this man up off of the pound for pound list. Somebody's gonna have to move up. And it looks like Alexander Usyk, who may be walking out the door, sooner than later, looks like he's coming back up to the pound for pound #1 fighter of the world. You know what I'm saying? But Mazuma TV Awards will be, saluting Terence Crawford, man. He definitely, to me, I think it's unanimous. I think he's going to be the fighter of the year. He might have the win of I don't think we have win of the year, but fighter of the year, hands down in my mind, unless, the nation thinks otherwise, I think Terence Crawford is the man of the year. You know what I mean? Boxing's MVP. You know what I mean? Leaving the game on the top. Like, come on, man. You got to salute. And if you notice, when he did that peace sign on the way out the door, that was very similar to Andre Ward. So he definitely got some inspiration from him. So beautiful, beautiful announcement. Very sad as a boxing fan to watch. But at the same time, because I have a huge amount of respect for Terence Crawford, I'm happy that he made the choice that he made. And I was actually somebody who rooted for him to retire after the Canelo Alvarez win. I didn't really care to see. I mean, I wouldn't have minded him rematching Canelo or even fighting at middleweight or anything like that. But, like I said, when a fighter's already talking about retirement and stuff like that, that already means that, they coming towards the end. So it is what it is. Shout out to the boy, who Blaze pound for pound. What up? Andres, Kiani, what up? What's going on? Slime, what up? What up? What up? The Stranger. The Stranger says, so I'm guessing Turkey said no to his $100 million ask. I don't know what I don't know what happened. So I can't really speak on that. Maybe he did. Maybe Canelo didn't like the fact that Crawford was asking for more money than him. Maybe it was a situation where it was like, yo, Crawford like, yo, I need 100 mil, and Canelo like, yeah, well, I want 100 too, and he like, no, that, and Turkey like, I'm not paying $200 million for one fight. Maybe it was something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It could be a multitude of reasons as to why, or maybe Crawford never asked for 100 million. That just may have just been rumors. I don't know. I really can't call it. But what I do know is things might have not gone that well in negotiations because he just announced his retirement. So I'm happy for the boy, man. Sad to see him go, but at the same time, I'm happy that he went out on his own terms. So salute to Terence Crawford. I hope that Crawford continues to be a mentor for this new generation. I would love to see. I know that Terence Crawford is a Riyadh season ambassador and all that good stuff. So he'll continue to show his face. But, more than anything, I would love to see Terence Crawford continue contributing to Nebraska, with his boxing gym and stuff like that. Continue being a role model for the new guys, keep giving them game, of course, can, maintain that generational wealth he just built for him and his family, continue being a great father. If he starts his own promotional company, that'll be a beautiful thing too. Management, whatever he decides to do, or even he said he don't got the patience to be a coach, but like I said, if he's not able to be a coach, I just hope he's continuously, till, God calls him back up to the kingdom. I hope he continues to, give back to the sport, man, because that's an ideal person that you would want. Like that, this new generation gonna look up to people like Bud. You know what I'm saying? So, man, very, very happy to see Bud retire. You know what I mean? We definitely gonna contribute a whole lot to talking about Terence Crawford's best moments, and we gonna take a stroll down memory lane for real, because that man did some phenomenal shit in the sport of boxing. Bethaniel says, I also think Jonabek popping also ruin a potential middleweight unification. That's a possibility too, because I remember Crawford had put out a video saying like, Jonabek, I'm watching you, or something like that. He had said something along those lines while he was sitting down ringside or whatever the case is. But maybe that deterred Crawford. It was like, you know what, man, fuck this shit, bro. You know what I mean? Or the Terence, the Canelo Alvarez negotiations ain't really do too well. So he was like, you know what, that's it. Like, it is what it is. It's going to be very interesting to see what Canelo Alvarez does next. You know what I'm saying? They said that they were just saying a couple days ago how, they're not going to fight in May. They just going to go straight into the September fight with Crawford. So it was almost like they had some type of reassurance on their side that they had something in motion. So I wonder what happened. Bella Faith in the building. She says, I heard the committee voted Crawford unanimously for Fighter of the Year and Performance of the Year awards. Unanimously is the word. I don't really feel like that deserves to go to anybody else but Terence Crawford. Like, the adversity he went up against and how he just made it look so effortless. That's Canelo Alvarez, y'all. Like, I know we be highly critical of Canelo, and, I always let it be known that I don't support him or anything like that. But, bro, they ain't just somebody that just gets beat effortlessly. That's somebody who's a 4-division champion in his own right. 2-time undisputed champion. This is like Canelo is one of them guys, bro. He's one of them guys. Like, the average motherfucker don't beat Canelo Alvarez. If you're good, if you're just good, you're not beating Canelo Alvarez. Canelo's not a nobody, Slime. Come on, cut it out. Seriously. Regardless of how we may feel, he's not a nobody. Shit, because if he's a nobody, then what the fuck am I? Shit. That's all I'm saying. Shit, I would like to think I was somebody. I know Slime was joking. I know Slime at this point. I know Slime. But yeah, bro. Canelo's a first ballot Hall of Famer in his own right, just based off of his resume, his accolades, and all that. You know, he beat Canelo when Canelo was washed on it. No, like Canelo had just came off of becoming a 2-time undisputed champion against William Skull, and at the top, I'm not gonna say at the top of his game. I mean, I guess you could say top of his game because he was on a winning streak. He ain't lose since losing to Dimitri Bivol, and had all the belts. Was the number one guy. Slime almost died in September. He really did. He was about to crash out for real. He was about to go on a rampage or something. He was about to do some Caucasian activity. That's what he was about to do. But nah, look at Slime. Look at Slime showing his maturity. He said, "Not gonna lie, all hate aside, congratulations to Bud on beating my stable." Hey man, it is what it is. And I doubted Bud for that Errol Spence fight. You know what I mean? I picked Errol to beat him. Then on top of that, I had actually thought that Canelo was going to pull off the fight against Bud. You know what I mean? Due to the weight, the weight advantage and all that. But goddamn, was I wrong? I was rooting for Bud in the Canelo fight. You know what I mean? I was actually a bigger Errol Spence fan. But when he demolished Errol, I was like, all right, this motherfucker is different. And I always knew he was different, just based off of his run at 47. I was like, all right, this motherfucker different. But like, when I seen how the way he demolished Errol, I ain't never thought in my life I'd have seen Errol go out like that. Bro, I would have never have thought that Errol would ever go out like that. Mazuma, what? You picked against him twice? First of all, Bella, if you remember back to that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight, that shit was split down the middle. So I ain't about to hold my head because I'm not about to put my head down and be all ashamed because I picked Errol. Shit, those motherfuckers, that shit was split. Niggas was saying Errol over here, niggas was saying Bud over here. Nobody knew who was going to win that fight. Nobody knew who was going to win that fight. You're going to have some people that felt like Bud was going to win. You had some people feeling like Earl was going to win. But one thing I can say is that even the motherfuckers who picked Bud, didn't think Bud was going to do Earl like that. What made you think Spence was going to win stylistic wise? I thought that because Bud had this. Because I used to watch Terence Crawford, and I'm like, yeah, he's sharp, he's skilled, he got skills. So I knew that he had a chance to beat Errol. And then all you gotta do is watch my old videos that I did. I did videos that did numbers speaking about that fight. I knew that, and I actually had said in a few of those videos that I kept going back and forth on who I was choosing as a winner. It just so happened that my final pick happened to beat Errol. You know what I'm saying? But what I was saying is that Bud is the type dude that he a dog, right? And I didn't know. I thought that going into this fight with Errol Spence, that Bud, he was going to put Bud in a position where, he was going to get hit with a good shot or whatever the case was, and he was going to, try to play dog for dog with him. And I didn't know really if Terence Crawford could, take. Go band for band with Errol Spence, like on the inside and shit like that. Like I thought Errol was gonna be able to close that gap, rip them body shots. You know what I mean? Put relentless pressure on Bud, and Bud was just gonna have to try to fight Errol up off of him. Because I even thought that Errol would have been strong enough, to tussle with make it a physical fight with Bud. But I was wrong in that department too. Bud was significantly stronger than Errol, pushing him around and all types of shit. Bella talking about, man, hell no. Yo, chat. Y'all was here. A lot of y'all was here when Bud and Errol rumbled. What would you say the percentage was between people picking Errol and picking Bud, bro? Because that shit, I swear to God, bro, that was like one of the most evenly picked fights. That shit, there was like niggas was all picking Errol over here. People was picking Bud over here. Bud was heavily doubted going into the fight, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, niggas was picking Errol, bro. There was a lot of people that was boxing experts that really know boxing picking Errol. I thought Errol was going to win on the cards. I thought he was gonna outwork Bud. You know what I'm saying? So looking back, shit, Bud was just a better. Like I knew Bud was a bad motherfucker, but he just happened to be a lot better than I thought he was. Bud was actually the favorite. I think he was a slight favorite going into that Errol Spence fight. I could be wrong, but I think he was a slight favorite. But still, bro, shit. Shout out to everybody that picked Bud though, but shit, I was wrong. And I was the only reason why I ain't picked Bud for the Canelo one was because I didn't know how he would adjust to 68. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I mean, but Bud that's a bad motherfucker, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he definitely, his jab was money, and his jab was breaking up Errol's face, man. And the Bud just looked so much stronger than Errol. Like, it was crazy. Like, when Errol would land punches, ain't had no effect, but whenever Bud punched him, it looked like it took like half his health bar away. Like, he was just he was focused. Bud is just, it's gonna take a really, really, really special fighter to deal with him. I'm talking about like all-time great fighters, like, but I ain't gonna get into fantasy matchups or nothing like that. But goddamn, Bud, yeah, he different. Yeah, bro, like, them health bars that be in fighting games. Seemed like every time Bud was like Isaac Frost in that fight. If y'all niggas played fight night, y'all know what I'm talking about. Motherfucker was like Isaac Frost. He hit you with a punch and half your health go down the drain. Anonymous said 168 is lit now, not gonna lie. Yeah, I can't wait to see all them belts get vacated. Get relinquished, I mean. And you got, damn. And Billy gonna be chasing after one of them belts. Pacheco gonna be trying to get one of them belts. Jaime he gonna try to get one of those belts. It's gonna be a race for them belts. Canelo, you already know he got first dibs for the WBC. You know what I mean? Hamza Shiraz, Canelo, that may be possible. Yeah. It's gonna be on and popping. It's gonna be interesting to see how Canelo, coming off of this loss to Terence Crawford and clearly on the decline, it's gonna be. I don't see him going for undisputed again. I just don't see Canelo wanting to go through that anymore. I think 2026 is gonna be his last year. I ain't gonna lie. Resendiz has the first dibs for the WBA, possibly against Berlanga. Damn, Jamal should get that opportunity, unless like he not ranked in the WBA, whatever the case is. But Resendiz, I mean, look, he deserved it, man. He beat up on Caleb Plant. He in position. I would have much rather, like, people keep talking about Jamal and Plant, bro. It's like, I wouldn't mind seeing it because, they got their history and shit like that. But at the same time, it's like, I want to see Jamal fight the nigga who beat Plant. Because let's say Jamal washed Plant. Let's say Jamal wash him. You know what they gonna say? Oh man, you beat Caleb Plant coming off of a loss, man. Oh, come on, man. Beat the motherfucker who beat Plant. Let Plant get himself a little warm-up fight. You know what I mean? And if he don't come up short in that one, then you could go see him. That's how I feel. Yeah, Sarah, I don't even want to talk about that, brother. I don't want to talk about Bud versus Boots. I don't. I spoke on that so many times. Yeah, they're not gonna give Jamal any type of credit, but maybe Jamal don't give a fuck about credit. Maybe he just want his lick back. So we'll see how that shit go. We'll see how that shit go. Slime, what up? Let me see. Resendiz versus Berlanga would be crazy. Resendiz versus Berlanga. Resendiz might fuck Berlanga up. I ain't even gonna lie. If he put that pressure and he work at that rate that he did against Plant, and Berlanga not able to get that man respect, he gonna be in trouble. 88 Sport Talk said Plant is done, bro. Well, listen, this shit that's going on in Caleb Plant's camp, though, for sure.
Yo.
What up?
The word.
Chilling, bro. We just talking this shit.
Whatchamacallit? I wanted to talk about the what Anonymous was just talking about, how it's gonna be lit. Because
Yeah.
it's gonna be more lit now that the belts are gonna be vacant, because it's gonna give people more motivation on what to fight for. But like, even still, even if there wasn't, those fights could have still been made. But now it's gonna be more popping.
Absolutely, because people are gonna have to take chance because nobody's being held up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's being held up. So it's just a matter of motherfuckers gotta roll the dice. You want one of these world titles, nigga? You gonna have to roll the dice. It is what it is. And I'm looking at these super middleweight rankings right now. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Shout out to Boxing Scene for keeping this on for us. Obviously, this needs to be updated considering Crawford's retirement. But take a look, man. Take a look. You got Terence Crawford. Obviously, they didn't update it. He just retired a couple hours ago. Look at Osles Iglesias, number 1 in the IBF. Number 2 isn't vacant, but Saul Canelo Alvarez is number 3. So Iglesias look like he got first dibs on the IBF belt. Is Canelo Alvarez going to face Osles? Doubt it. Is Jaime Munguia going to fight him? Doubt it. So Callum Simpson. Possibly. Maybe. I don't even know who the fuck he is, but maybe he'll go for it. Who knows? Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford obviously got the WBA, right? Canelo's ranked number 1. Bekdamir. Oh, no, Resendiz. Oh, Resendiz versus Beck the Bully?
That'd be a great fight.
God. That's a great fucking fight, bro. Shit. But look at that. Maybe Resendiz versus Jamal Charlo for the WBA? Maybe? For the full status title? Wait. So is Resendiz going to become the full status champion when Crawford relinquishes his belt? They're going to move him up or what? Or is he gonna have to fight for the vacant WBA? How does the WBA work? Somebody who know these sanctioning bodies, let me know what the WBA gonna do. Since Resendiz is the interim champion, when Crawford relinquishes that title, is he gonna become the full status champion, or is WBA gonna be vacant? Let me actually look that up. It's a good question. Hold on, y'all. We're going to get this information for y'all right now. They probably do that. Yeah, but is the WBA interim the same as the WBA regular? See, this shit should be throwing me off. Yeah, because with the research I'm doing, they're saying that the WBA regular and the WBA interim is not the same. So apparently it's the WBA super champion, WBA regular champion, then you got the WBA interim champion.
Yo, when Jamal fought Thomas Lamana, that was full on 68, right?
Yeah.
All right, word. For some
So the
reason, I'm thinking that was
WBA,
like catch weight.
the WBA regular is the secondary belt. So when you lose, when somebody who has a WBA super loses that belt, the regular champion becomes the full status champion. But then you have the interim champion. So Resendiz is actually like a third string WBA champion. It's like I don't know, man. I don't know.
So he's technically like third in line.
Hold on. Let me keep looking. Yeah, it's definitely the dumbest shit ever. You're anonymous. Let me go ahead and let me do this research though. So it says most likely they will elevate him, but the WBA could still force a fight if it suits them. It says what happens if Terence Crawford officially retires? When a WBA super title becomes vacant due to retirement, the WBA's default move is to elevate the interim champion to WBA world champion. That's how it's supposed to work under their own rules. So yeah, they're gonna elevate him to like the regular champion, and I think that if he fights and he defends that title, he may be elevated to WBA super. Who fucking knows? But regardless, Resendiz is in a beautiful position right now. So yeah, he's on the cusp of getting that world title. But Resendiz versus Bektemir, I highly doubt Bektemir gonna move out the way for that one, bro. I just don't see that happening. Canelo might take that smoke. Who knows? Canelo might take that smoke. Do y'all think Canelo will fight Resendiz?
I mean, why not? It's Mexico versus Mexico.
Yeah.
They could make that happen on Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Canelo might take that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. He might take that.
That's an easy fight for Canelo.
I don't know if it's easy.
Resendiz
gonna put that fucking pressure, bro, and he let his hands go. But
Canelo loves that shit.
Right, but he don't really like motherfuckers who got high work rate though. And coming off of a loss, and I think he just had surgery. Then Canelo just had surgery on tripping. Then this nigga just had like an injury that he coming off of a surgery or some shit like that.
I have no idea.
Canelo could beat him though. Canelo can beat him. Canelo might take that smoke. I ain't even gonna lie. He might go ahead and fight him. But Canelo's ranked in every sanctioning body though. Look at the IBF. He ranked number 3, but like I said, he ain't gonna fight Osley's.
If Canelo lose to nigga like Resendiz, bro, he should just pack it the fuck up.
Okay, Mexico versus Mexico. Yeah, that shit'll be popping. That'll definitely be popping. But Canelo gonna have a whole bunch of options for real. That's if they don't send 100. If they don't send 100 million Crawford way. You know what I mean?
What's the call it? He could also fight Jamal, but that's not for a belt. But still a fight.
Yeah, I wonder if Canelo will fight Resendiz coming off of a. If he'll fight him coming off of a surgery. That's interesting. But he said he not rumbling until September, but he had only said that because he thought that he was jumping straight into the smoke with Bud in September. Now that Bud acting like he don't want to fight no more, I wonder if that's gonna change their comeback date. What I think of Shiraz though, Shiraz nice. That's what I think, y'all. Sir, he could fight.
I want to see him and Jamal. I want to see Jamal just fight all these niggas.
Jamal not gonna fight everybody. But if I'm Jamal, I'm trying to get that Resendiz fight for sure. If I'm Jamal, I need that Resendiz fight. But Bektimir's in the fucking way. And Canelo may be in the way as well.
I think he beats all of them.
Who?
Jamal.
Bektimir a little tough motherfucker, but he there to get fried by Jamal Jab for sure. But
I think Jamal's jab is gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna hurt Canelo too.
he can. Looking at the WBC, Christian Mbili is the WBC interim champion, obviously. Canelo Alvarez is number 1, so that's another option for Canelo to pursue if he chooses to. He not rumbling no Mbili. He not. That's a terrible style for him at this point in his career, in my opinion. You think Canelo beats Mbili?
Canelo versus Mbili?
Yeah.
I mean, Canelo's Canelo, bro. Who knows? If styles make fights, bro. Mbili is real tough motherfucker, though.
Yeah, his fucking work rate is insane, and he punch hard as shit. He not fighting. He probably would fight Mbili. Let's not get it fucked up. But I don't think he's fighting on coming back off of a loss. I don't see that happening. And they saying
Canelo,
they ordered Mbili and Shiraz to fight, but now Ring Magazine, talking about we would like to have Shiraz and fucking Diego Pacheco fight in February or March or some shit like that. Like, nah.
yo, we're having all these talks about Mbili, but let's not forget about Martinez, bro.
Right, but they put Martinez to the side. the motherfuckers not even trying to look Lester way. Lester was trying to get that rematch with Mbili, and Mbili like, nah.
Bro, he beat Mbili, bro. I don't care, bro.
That shit was back and forth, bro. I think that was like a textbook definition of a draw.
Bro, I had Martinez up by two rounds.
It was too much back and forth, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I had trouble scoring a lot of those rounds. Like those judges, they had a tough night that night with that fight.
That's why they were like, fuck it, draw.
Yeah, because like Lester be fucking Mbili up. Then Billy come out with like a 10-punch combination, and that shit was wild. Blaze pound for pound said he was there. He said that was a fair draw. Shit. That's why I was just like, bro, they going in my head, I'm like, bro, they gonna score that a draw. Just because it was that fucking close. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so let's see. Lester Martinez probably gonna face the winner of whoever wins between Shiraz and Mbili. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see what happens with that. I highly doubt Christian Mbili and Saul Canelo Alvarez will fight anytime soon. I think that's a real tough fight for Canelo at this stage of his career. Then, of course, the WBO. Saul Canelo Alvarez is number 1. I just find it funny that coming off of a loss, he's number 1 in every sanctioning body except the IBF.
Bro, it's because it's Canelo.
And because the IBF actually stands on fucking business half the time. Bro, this shit right here show you who the realest sanctioning body is. This shit right here just shows you. The IBF ain't kissing nobody ass, bro. But,
let me ask you this.
Blaze, of course, it's the money. Blaze, we know that.
Let me ask you this. Let's say Floyd was to ever take a loss. You don't think he'd be number 1 in every sanctioning body?
Yeah, he would, and it's because of the money.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
what I'm saying.
IBF seem like they're the only ones not going for it, though. The IBF ain't going for it. Like, nope, this motherfucker.
The IBF don't play that shit.
Yeah, they don't. They seem like they're the only ones who, even though they could be wrong at times, ain't nobody perfect. But they seem to be like the most strict. Like, they the ones who stand on shit.
They standing on business.
Well, Robert, I only got Slime being on here, brother. I ain't invite nobody else, bro. So I don't know. Motherfucker scrolled up in the chat to click the link or something. Come on, man. I sent that link a long time ago. Like,
who, Robert? Who?
Jenkins.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
No, we're not doing that. But the the percentage on a Canelo bag is crazy. Shit, yeah. But goddamn, yeah, it's gonna be some shit heating up. Somebody gonna have to fight somebody. It's gonna be some great fights at 68, bro. Because look, just mix this shit up. Mix up the IBF. Oslays versus Jaime Munguia. Oslays versus Hamza Shiraz. And William Skull, number 9. Bruno Sarase still in there. Look, Sajo, the nigga who just rumbled Diego Pacheco, he ranked number 11, in the IBF. Imagine Iglesias versus Sajo. That'd be fucking fire, bro.
I want to see him Billy versus Pacheco. I think he'll fry Pacheco back. Fry him back.
Pacheco could box though. I don't think he's gonna be giving Billy all them opportunities. But that Sajo was able to close that gap against him. Sajo versus Billy would have been fire, but I heard Billy turned that fight down. So, yeah.
Bro, I think Jamal beats damn near half these niggas. Just that jab alone is stupid. That jab is insanity.
Look at Karma in the building. Shout out to Karma. She said the only reason the IBF is doing the right thing is because they got indicted on racketeering and bribery charges back in the day. Yeah, I heard about that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's a great point. But shit, maybe all these sanctioning bodies need to be hit with the same shit so they can act right.
Especially the WBC. The WBC needs to get hit like 6 times.
That's definitely a great point. Shout out to Karma in the building. Good to see you whenever you come by.
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Pacheco said, wait. This nigga Robert Jenkins said that he ain't been on here. He said he ain't been on the panel, so he said Bud was going to be Canelo and Haney was going to be Norman. Okay. We was rooting for Bud, and, we rooted for Haney to beat Norman. Let me see. He said, I don't know if Charlo can handle a tough fight anymore. He been fighting tune-ups for like 4 years. Oh, my God. Facts. I remember it was this funny-ass live between Eddie Hearn and Jamal Charlo, right? And Jamal was talking shit to Eddie on the live. And Eddie was like, you sure? Like, he said some shit like, you make a whole lot of money for somebody who has fought absolutely nobody. Bro, that shit had me cracking the fuck up, bro. I was like, God damn. And Jamal got like this big-ass mansion in Texas. He got an indoor basketball court and all types of shit. And I think the nigga was I think he was like shadow boxing or something in his basketball court. And Eddie Hearn was just roasting him the whole time. That shit was the bid, bro. But yeah, he definitely need to take a tough fight for sure.
Yo, how do you feel about that statement Bill Haney said about Schofield?
What I want to know is what Schofield say. What did Schofield say? I can't find the video. Like what was the video? Because I seen Bill Haney responding to it, but I didn't see what the response was to. They said that Floyd Schofield said that Bill Haney wasn't a street guy, and that Schofield said he had gotten shot before, and he's really from the hood. It's some goofy shit like that. Like,
yeah, that's what he was saying. He was saying shit like that.
Like, what are you talking about?
And then he said you probably got shot in your throat because your windpipe, your vocal cords is all fucked up.
Yeah, he said, did you get shot in your windpipe because your voice is very annoying and all this shit? Like, I don't fucking know, bro. Bill Haney was just bidding on him. I heard Bill Haney say before, he was like, yeah, like, like Mama Schofield, my son, and I ain't proud of it. Some shit like that. It was like little trolling he was doing. But I don't even, bro, on some real shit, bro. Like that, like Auntie Sco, he's like one of very few people that I get irritated talking about. I really don't like that guy at all. I don't.
Who's more irritating to talk about? Norman Sr. or Mama Sko?
Sko is definitely more annoying. They both annoying, but Sko he got like I don't know. It's the sassy shit, bro. Like
He got estrogen.
yeah, like Norman. It just when you going back and forth with him, it just sounds like you just going back and forth with another man. Like with Sko, it sounds like you just going through it with your baby mom or some shit. like it just be like mad sassy, it be mad feminine and like, bro, I don't want to talk to I don't want to argue with no nigga that sound like somebody aunt, bro. Like I'm cool off that.
Auntie Sko.
He way more annoying. That's just my opinion. It was on Mill City Live. You have to be a member to watch now. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Nobody want to watch Mill City anyway. Fuck that nigga.
No shit. Why you say that?
Fuck that nigga, bro. He's lame, bro. He's the lamest nigga in Massachusetts, bro.
Yo. Yo, thank God this channel ain't that big, bro. Because niggas will be niggas will be snapping, bro. Yeah, no ain't nobody, bro. I ain't even gonna lie though. Like, you want a membership? It's like, no, I'm cool. Like, your interview's not that good, brother.
Bro, and then a membership to watch Mill City. Like, nobody wants to see that.
So you want me to pay to watch an interview that you did on IG Live? Oh, cool.
Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
Sean Terrence said Mill City and Najee need a collab. I heard they don't like each other. That's what I heard. I heard they don't like each other. Mill City was trying to rumble Najee and all. I remember that shit. Mill City was like, oh, Najee be paying for interviews or some shit like that. And
I believe that.
He was talking about like boxing them and all types of shit. Yeah. Sean Terrence said both of them goofies. Yo.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they're both lame.
Yo. They had like this awards on Twitter and they gave Najee like Boxing Channel of the Year or some shit.
One of them's a dick eater and the other one's a cornball.
Damn.
Can you tell me?
You said you heard Mill City could scrap though? Oh, okay, that's what's up. Sean Terrence said, thank God Norman Pop's quiet. That nigga is quiet than a motherfucker though. He quiet than a motherfucker though. That motherfucker was on live every day talking shit. Now that nigga just come around like once a week. Like, damn. Got his dumb ass fried.
He's just waiting for niggas to forget.
Well, we not. That's the thing. Like, okay, first of all, boxing fans don't forget shit, especially if they don't like you. Second of all, you talk way too much for niggas to forget anything. Anything. What had me crying though, like what really had me dying laughing, I was on IG, I was on here laughing, was when Mill City was just pissed after the fight, bro. That nigga was hot.
Yeah, yo, that shit was hilarious.
Bro, I was crying, bro. He said, but you didn't throw no punches though. But you ain't throw no but he said that shit like so disappointed, like, you know, like,
but he wasn't doing anything.
Yo, I was fucking dead, bro. He said, but you said Handy don't got no power. But you said, bro, but you can tell it wasn't him like trying to play Norman. He was like pissed at Norman, like, damn, y'all niggas fucked my money up type shit.
Now, what had me dead was when he kept reading the comments.
Yo, the one nigga said,
what kind of pillow Devin hit your son with?
Yo, that was the funniest shit in the world, bro. There was like, you got added. Oh, the nigga said some funny shit. He said you got added to the pillow collection or some shit like that. Oh my god.
I forgot what you had said. I think you said here's $8 for that not for that
For
forgot the
that 8
front
count or some shit
for
like
that
that.
8 count. Yeah, for that 8 count. For that 8 count after the knockdown.
Oh yeah, he got added to the pillow fist list.
Oh, the pillow fist list.
Yo, if I was Haney, I'd really rock out with that John.
Yeah, that list is stacked as fuck too.
No, I would really rock out with that whole pillow fist John. I would find a way to make money up off of that shit.
Hell yeah,
Like, if I was Haney
t-shirts.
moving forward, I'm like, you ready to get added to the pillow fist, nigga? Like you ready to get added to this list? Man, I would really rock out with that John.
Bro, I would go as far as to every time he'd come out, he should just put pillow fist on his shorts.
That and I'll be like, yo, nigga, you ready for me to run for 12 rounds? Like I would really like use that shit that really piss people off. When people say bad about you, just use it against them. Like, yeah, nigga. Like I'll be at them face-offs like, yeah, I'm gonna run for 12 rounds. You can't do nothing about it.
He's talking stupid, yo, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'd be trolling facts.
Bro, that's exactly what Haney gotta do, bro.
Bro, his fan base would go stupid after that.
Yo, he'd be like, nigga, yeah. They were like, what you planning on doing in this fight? Haney, shit, running. And ain't nothing he can do about it. I'm gonna hit you with these pillow fists and I'm gonna run, nigga. And if
I'm gonna hit you with a jab, run around the ring, jab.
If you get too close, I'ma hold you. No, I'm gonna keep doing it. Bro, I would rub all that shit in these niggas' faces.
Get him. Yo, oh my god.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna run. I will run. Like, I swear to God, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna give you a boxing lesson, nigga. I'm gonna hit you with these pillows and I'm gonna hold you every time you get close.
What are you, Devin? What are you expecting on Saturday night? I'm gonna run the whole night.
Yo, that would be hilarious, bro.
What do you
stop being so prideful?
What do you
stop
expect?
being so prideful? Just be like, just rock with it. And he
What
even did it a little bit. He was like, "Yo, y'all said all I do is run." Like, bro, I would just do that. I swear to God, I'm like, I'm gonna run.
And then as soon as that bell ring for round one, just stand there. People, oh my gosh, like forcing shit.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be a pillow fight, nigga. You ready?
It's gonna be a pillow fight.
Be a pillow fight, nigga. You ready?
Yo, bring your pillows. I'm putting the whole crowd to sleep.
As soon as you swing, I'm gonna run, nigga. Like, that's exactly. You think I'm gonna stand in front of you, nigga? I'm gonna run, nigga.
I'm gonna go as far as to be like, don't even come to the fight if y'all don't want to go to sleep. Don't even come to the fight. None of that.
If y'all niggas want to sleep easy tonight, buy the pay-per-view. You going to sleep within the first 4 rounds. This shit about to be boring.
This is about to be boring as hell.
Nigga, if y'all have trouble sleeping, just tune in, watch my fights. Because either way, you're going to pay for the motherfucker. When you wake up, the fight will be over. I'll be world champion. Like, it's a fair exchange, bro.
And then there's another person added to the pillow fist list. Have a good night.
And I'm going to win all these belts while everybody fall asleep. Bring your pillow to the arena. Bring your pillow to the arena, and after I win, y'all can throw the pillows into the ring. What's wrong with y'all? Swear to God, that's what I would do. I would just troll, bro, because I know everybody hate me. So what the fuck I'm gonna sit here and act like all cool for? Fuck y'all.
And then him trolling would make the people who hate him just love him.
Bro, that was like when Floyd Mayweather knew none of them niggas in the UK liked him. Nigga was just sticking his middle finger in the crowd. He laughing at them. Like.
Nah, he was on one with Oscar though. Nigga like, oh, I'm so scared. I'm like, yo, what's up with this nigga?
No, because De La Hoya was like, I'm gonna make it a rough, tough fight. No, man, he was like, oh my God, I'm so scared.
No bullshit. Your Oscar De La Hoya impression is second to none. That shit's hilarious.
Bro, that should be the bed. Oscar be dead ass too. I want to see what he gonna do with William Cepeda. That's what I want to know. What you gonna do with Cepeda? Because Cepeda been real quiet since he lost to Shakur. So now what y'all gonna do? Cepeda could still do some shit.
Yo, I remember when he was bragging about all his fighters are on that Times Square card, and they all got fried.
Yo, they definitely did. Jose Ramirez, Arnold Barbosa,
and then Rolly, his cash cow.
Wait. Jose Ramirez was with Golden Boy, right? Or I'm tripping.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there was Barbosa and Jose Ramirez was with Top Rank, but they both left. Yeah. And then Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Fried.
They all got fried. Dickhead. Oscar don't believe in his fighters. That's why, he don't be trying. That's why he don't be trying to put them in big fights. See, he trying to hold on to Vergil. They saying that Boots and Vergil in Jeopardy right now. Hold on, let me pull up that shit that I saw on here. It could be cap.
It better be cap.
So it says Richardson Hitchens versus Jermaine Ortiz. Our IBF title is officially signed for January 31st on Shakur Stevenson and Lopez undercard.
So that's official.
They're saying that according to Fernando Sabatini, he's a boxing reporter. So
I'm not even gonna say nothing until Jermaine posts about it.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. But let me pull up what they were saying about Vergil Ortiz, Jaron Ennis. That apparently, the zone's really pushing for this fight, and that Vergil Ortiz manager ain't fucking with it. Let me see. So yeah, let me go ahead and share this shit. This is, this ain't confirmed. You know what I mean? I didn't hear anything about it. But let me go ahead and let me put this up just for the people to see. Just keep this in mind in case this becomes a reality, y'all. We be trying to keep timestamps on all this shit. Says Jaron Ennis Vergil Ortiz fight in major Jeopardy. Vergil Ortiz manager posts on Instagram and tells the DAZN executives directly they can't force Vergil Ortiz to fight Jaron Ennis due to contractual obligations. And this is the statement right here. Yo, bro, I'm going to just say this. If Boots go ahead and fight a nigga that don't nobody want him to see him fight, blame them. Don't blame Vergil. Don't blame Boots. Don't blame Eddie Hearn. Don't blame none of them. If Vergil Ortiz walks away from this fight, just like how the way he walked away from the Xander Zayas fight, the Bakr Mortis Aliyev fight, all these fights, don't nobody blame Jaron Ennis. I don't want nobody, for Jaron Ennis, he already said no twice. No. Fuck all that shit. Both of these niggas are available. He went up to this nigga hometown, called him out, sat in them negotiation rooms for hours trying to make this fight happen. And this bitch-ass nigga, Rick Morrigan or whatever the fuck his name is, puts out this statement. Now, I didn't see this statement, so this is going to be my first time reading this. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom in so I could really – it's not allowing me to. But anyway, it says, Dear DAZN boxing executives, on what planet did you think saying these kinds of things about my fighter were okay and doing it in public to a very credible reporter? Aside from this being maybe the most ignorant thing to do while negotiating the biggest fight in the sport, it's also meritless, false, and you don't own my fighter. Now, you may get away with these tactics with the rest of the guys that have brain-dead managers, drunk dads. Damn, he must be talking about – who the fuck he talking about? Drunk dads. He probably talking about T.O. or something. I don't know. I don't know who that nigga talking about. No options or people scared to your intimidation, but trust me when I say you should read our contract before you say another single word or should be fired for these comments. I understand you actually said you will force our promoter and apply intense pressure on them to do what you said, but guess what? You can't force us to do anything. Holy shit. If I need to stick up for them, also, then I guess I will, since no one else is, and they have enough pressure like us daily. We have a contract. It's ironclad. And let's see how far you get now talking like you're a slave owner and these fighters are objects on the board you are moving around at your own will. These are human beings. They bleed in that ring and die in it. Chew on that. Pause. Chew on that next time you think you could talk like this and get away with it. I assure you, you won't block us from fighting. You won't force us to fight anyone. Shit. And you won't tell us where and what platform we could fight on. I never make things public or have in 15 years. But if you are going to make things public, then let's have some fun. You won't want to see what gets said next with receipts. We can fight behind closed doors like men and try to get our deal done, or we can fight it out for the world to see, as you won't like that, as you will have a lot of explaining to do for people that will be expected to pay an extra $480 a year in a few weeks. What? And none of that you said will take place. And for the record, this fighter has fought everyone put in front of him. This fighter has never failed a drug test or embarrassed the network. This fighter don't drink, smoke, party, or beat women. This fighter is possibly, without question, going to be the face of the sport, and you're going to fumble it all. He earned his position, and you will respect that. Damn.
Sounds like they're going out of their way to duck this nigga and then protect them from that shit.
So it sound like, to me, it sound like it sound like them DAZN niggas is like, we don't want none of these other fights that you trying to do. We want the Boots fight, and that's it. And this nigga's like, well, in our contract, you can't tell us who to fight and when to fight. So that's pretty much what he's just pretty much pissed off that these DAZN dudes is behind the scenes trying to like really put pressure on Vergil to fight this dude, and Vergil Ortiz's team not with it. Just like, and they've been showed this, y'all. They've been showed this. You know what I'm saying? And they've never been big on fighting Boots, bro. I don't give a fuck what Vergil says, what his dad says, what Oscar says. The actions prove otherwise, man. And it was all good when fucking Boots, they was trying to make Boots do a quick turnaround after just fighting. Then, then when Boots was at 47, they offered to fight at 54, and Boots was still trying to unify the division. Like, all of that shit sound good, but now they're at the same weight class. They both have interim titles, from what I understand, or, regular titles, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Interim, regular, whatever. They're on the same level. They both available to fight. Now it's like, oh, Boots got to earn his way. We hold all the cards. We need 8 figures to fight. Like, y'all niggas is doing everything y'all can to try to push Boots away from this fight. Blaze Pound for Pound comes out with a brilliant point. He says, De La Hoya poured water on the fight as soon as Vergil and Boots faced off. Facts. And Boots even said, and I wish Boots would have elaborated on it more, man. He said that them niggas didn't even want him. They gave him trouble going into the arena. They gave him trouble going into the ring. Like, they did not want him there. But listen to what Oscar De La Hoya said. Oscar was like, if I was Boots, I wouldn't even come to the fight. Don't come to the fights. No. Then he tried to. He said, because if you see Vergil in person, you're gonna get scared. Yeah, you're gonna run. You don't want to fight Vergil, no. Saying all this bullshit, and it was like, no, motherfucker, you halfway telling the truth. You halfway telling what's on your mind. You ain't want Boots to go there because that would demand more. That'll build more demand from the fans to really push that fight. Like that'll make fans want to fight more, and that's not what y'all want. So you didn't want him at the fight. But don't make it seem like you don't want him there because he'll get scared of Vergil. No, you don't want him there because you don't want fans demanding that fight more. You don't want DAZN putting pressure on you to make that fight.
Because they don't want Vergil to get scared, more like it.
I don't think Vergil's scared for real. I think Vergil really built like that. It's the motherfuckers around him who not ready to cash him out yet. That's what I think. I think Vergil will do whatever. He hands off with the business, yo. Like, he said that he don't even give a fuck. Like, he let them handle how much money he get, who he fights. Like, he lets them pick whatever. It's the people that's around him that don't want to cash him out yet. They don't want to put him in that level of a fight. They see Boots and they see trouble. So it's like they like, yo, we not trying to take that fight yet. Like, we trying to get our name a little bit more out there before we take this fight. And Vergil even said it when they was at 47. Oh yeah, we could fight, but it's more like when we up here. They might
we're gonna meet, but it's gonna be all the way up there.
Yeah, that's what he was saying years ago. And Virgil tone probably changed because he's more confident now, where he feels like he's at the top. Because they be moving him like he the A side. You know what I mean? They be trying to move the nigga like he the A side. They gonna tell a motherfucking world champion Xander Zayas where they should fight at. Nigga, fuck you. Who are you? The fuck? You out your rabbit ass mind. As a contender telling me where the venue should be for where we fight. Nigga, you crazy?
You're fighting for my belt.
Yeah. You fighting for my belt and you trying to tell me let's do it in a neutral location. You ain't got no leverage to tell me where the fight take place at? You high? Hold on, let me get my charger real quick. My charger. Where is my damn charger? You hear that sleepy music? I can't find my charger.
You looked in one spot talking about you can't find it.
Because that's where my laptop was at last.
Oh, true.
Let's see my shit at. Oh no, it's right here. Dumbass. Went in there for no reason. I went into my son. Bedroom. Vergil would disgrace the Texas fighters. God damn. He the only one right. Him and Oshaki, the only niggas putting on for Texas right now.
Yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't want to see this nigga Scooter fight again, bro.
Damn.
You said Oshaki. That shit just gave me flash, and it just pissed me off, bro. Bozy should have just punched that nigga right in his face. Just good joint, one good joint. Wake him the fuck up. Bah.
I seen Scooter. I seen Fulton on a comment section, and he had commented something on somebody's video, and they said something to him, and he was like, "I'm still hungry. I just need to focus more." Like that
I
was
would have
some
just
shit.
said, you know what I would have said? I would have been like, just put the fries in the bag. No bullshit. Just put the fries in the fucking bag, bro.
Telling a millionaire to put fries in the bag is fucking hilarious.
Like, what the fuck?
You know they pretty successful, right? Slime.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. He should just become a barber or something, or electrician or something.
That's crazy. Electricians and barbers. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Go do something else. My point is, go do something else other than boxing. Go do jiu-jitsu, nigga.
I think Fulton, and I say this, I think listen to what I'm saying though. I think that who you be around highly influences your success rate, especially in boxing, right? Because when Gervonta was chilling with Adrian Broner, shit was all bad for him, right? Adrian Broner liked to drink, he liked to party, he liked to be with women, and you know that's what he say, not me. So I ain't just making this up.
So who the fuck Fulton been chilling with? Fat bitches?
No,
just missing weight and shit, all that shit? Like, come on, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is, you know, Fulton be chilling with real like motherfuckers who in the sport that's not hungry no more. You know what I mean? It could be other things. Maybe, you know, he like that fire don't burn how I used to. Sometimes it go like that. Especially when you fight for money and then you got money, what else is there to fight for? But like I be seeing Fulton chilling with guys like Danny Garcia.
I see what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like you chill with Boots and shit like that, but it seems like he only chill with Boots when Boots in the gym. Like whenever I see Fulton go out, he always with Danny. Like he be kicking it with Danny, and he be with some get money niggas. I ain't gonna say their names, but he be around them, and those are like niggas who satisfied. You know what I mean? That already done lived out their career, already done, you know, was at the peak of boxing at one point in time. Like Danny was him, especially at 140. Like he was He was the man doing this thing, unified champion, and go up to welterweight. You know what I mean? He getting world titles. He getting all these big fights. Thurman, Porter, Errol Spence. You know, like he's
Yeah,
amazing.
but he's arguably the worst fighter to ever touch 147.
No, he not.
Yeah, he is, bro.
No, he not. No, he not. Who you comparing him to?
Everybody else. Everybody else.
I'll tell you what. He beat Robert Guerrero.
Okay.
So
You
saying
said that, yo? You said that shit like a mic drop, bro.
he
Chill.
beat Robert Guerrero though, and Robert Guerrero was amongst that generation. Robert Guerrero beat Andre Berto. He fought Keith Thurman. He fought Omar Figueroa. Like Robert Guerrero was around at that time. He was a contender at 47 at the time that they fought. Danny was better than him.
That's
So
it.
it is a mic drop.
Nah,
It is
no,
a
it's
mic
not.
drop.
No, it's not, bro.
Like Danny lost. He only lost to credible niggas, and I thought he beat Porter.
That's like me saying. Well,
You thought Jermaine beat Tiafimo.
No. That's like me saying, well, something. Jeff Horn. Nah. We're not doing that. Don't.
Beat Pacquiao.
Yeah. So what? No, but you know, yeah. Come on, bro. We're not. Come on.
He said Guerrero gets no respect. That's crazy. He was getting respect when Floyd beat him.
Because Floyd beat him. That's it. He got respect for losing to Floyd.
And Thurman got respect when he beat Guerrero too.
Yeah, I would have been like, yo, Thurman, shut the fuck up.
Everybody was putting respect on Thurman name when he lost to Guerrero. I mean, when he beat Guerrero. Thurman really fucked Guerrero's career up. That's what happened. But
Nah, Guerrero's dad was hilarious though.
Ruben.
That nigga used to talk so much shit.
But anyways, you know, Danny wasn't the worst nigga at 47. He wasn't. Especially if a lot of people thought he beat Sean Porter.
Yeah.
I thought he beat him, but I don't know. Maybe it's probably because I just don't like Sean Porter. I never liked Sean Porter, so maybe I'm being biased.
Yo, did Sean Porter beat Adrian Broner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was in Chicago when that fight happened too. I was watching that shit in Chicago. Remember that? It's a long ass time ago. Slime sound like after the fight, he was just like, "Bro, what the fuck was that?" Hey, what you was talking about? Oh, you talking about Fulton? Is that what you talking about?
Nah. If that was the case, If that was the case, I'd have been like, yo, Fulton. I was so mad.
Bro,
my exact
crazy to watch.
My exact words.
I already knew what was going on. Like I was still rocking with Fulton. Like I was keeping that shit P. But like when I seen he missed weight, I was like, yeah, this shit not gonna go good.
And I said, hopefully it don't translate to the fight, and it did.
It did, because man, it was a lot of shit that I saw that I held back from saying on the channel. But I'm like, this nigga fat as shit. But Anonymous had said it in the chat. He's like, oh, this nigga got a whole gut. I'm like, oh my God. I said, yo, people peeping the shit. I try to ignore it. I was like, maybe Fulton could pull it off, but yeah, bro.
Then I'm going to 135. Nigga, shut up.
Yeah, you better stay the fuck away. And Fulton vacated his title at 26.
Edwin De Los Santos will beat him the fuck up.
Nigga, that's where you need to be at. The fuck is you vacating your title for, nigga? You not no 130, dude. What's up with these niggas, bro? Like that fight at 30 should let you know that you ain't got no business being there.
I'll say this: if he fights Edwin De Los Santos at 135 and beats him, then I'll give him a G pass.
Bro, he not beating no fucking Edwin De Los Santos at no 35, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Chris Colbert, fight Chris Colbert.
That's his man's. I think they cool.
Oh, you see, that's why you losing fights, nigga. Cut that nigga the fuck off. What the fuck's your problem?
Chris Colbert be chilling with Danny too.
Yeah, you see, just a circle of losers.
Oh shit. Danny ain't
Yo.
no loser though. I ain't gonna do that.
Nah. I don't even care if he retired after he fought my uncle. I don't care about none of that. Dead ass.
Danny a winner, bro. I ain't gonna do that.
At 140.
What you mean? He a 2-division champion, bro. If you winning titles, you winning. What are you talking about? And he only lost to elite niggas. Like he ain't.
Bro.
Who Danny lost to? He lost to Thurman, Porter, Arrow.
Yeah, he
and
lost to
Aura.
the best. Yeah, he lost to the best, but still, bro.
No, he ain't no loser, bro. But I think what I'm gonna say is I think Fulton just got a little bit too satisfied. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe he was just feeling himself. Maybe he didn't think much of old Shockey, which is super dumb.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. After round 8, I was like, yo, I hope Oshaki fucking stops this nigga, bro. I hope he just like gives him a clean jaw and just nigga. When he had him hurt for that little bit, for that little like 5 seconds, I was so hopeful. I was like, yes, get him. Like, come on, bro. He pissed me off.
Nigga said he was a 147 gatekeeper. Danny?
Nah, hell no. Gatekeeper is crazy at 140. Hell
Yeah,
no.
that's no, because you because
Yeah,
like I
see, that
said,
nigga don't like Danny at all. Whoever said that.
see, Danny, this was he lost to Thurman, but he really ruined Thurman's career. He ruined his career ever since because they said Danny broke his elbow with a punch.
Oh yeah, he punched his elbow. Yeah, he punched his elbow and broke it. And that's what led to that whole shit.
Yo, like Danny really ruined Thurman's career. Like Thurman won the battle, but he lost the war, bro. That motherfucker, bro. Thurman kept getting injured after that. Sat down for years, bro.
Nigga started after that fight. Nigga started fighting only like once every 7 decades. Nigga became a myth.
Shit. Yo, between the ponytail and his shortcut, he only had like 3 fights.
Oh my god, facts. Oh my god. When he lost to Manny Pacquiao, bro.
That nigga Danny had Thurman playing the flute and Naples somewhere on a fucking mountain. Oh yeah, this nigga cooked. Oh yeah, this nigga. Thurman.
Yo, you know what's funny? I didn't know that was Keith Thurman for a grip. For a grip.
What? The
That flute meme. I didn't know it was him for a grip. That shit's funny as shit.
Blaze said, respectfully, Thurman Porter Spence, he literally lost to all the champs. How else would you describe a gatekeeper? Well, based off of your logic, then Sean Porter a gatekeeper too. Because he lost to more champs at a division than Danny did. Right or wrong? Sean Porter lost to Kell Brook. He lost to motherfucking Keith Thurman. He lost to so it was Kell Brook, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. Who else this nigga lost to? He only got 4 losses, I think.
Speaking of Sean Porter, bro.
The only nigga Porter beat for real was Broner and Danny. And Danny was, arguable. That was debatable.
Yo, whoever designs Sean Porter suits needs to be executed.
Like the nigga from Green Mile.
Bro, facts, bro. The same way. Just no sponge, though. Just leave us the dry sponge. Fuck that shit. Cause mad pain.
That nigga need to be stoned.
Nigga need death by firing squad. Fuck that nigga.
Yo, niggas getting stoned to death is crazy though. I would say that.
That's like a painful ass death.
Yeah, that's like a third world country. What's that shit called? Third world country?
Yeah, third world country execution style.
Niggas be going out. They ain't got enough money for a gun, but they got a whole lot of bricks.
Nah, put a rat in a bucket and just tie that shit to his chest. Just put that shit on fire. Put the end of the bucket on fire.
Yo, that's crazy as shit.
Just give him that shit, bro, because that
This
nigga
nigga
does not know
Blaze,
how to
this
dress.
nigga Blaze tripping. He said his suits ain't that bad. You deserve to be timed out for that.
Yeah, give him a minute. Just give him a low slight minute. Just one.
He need to chill for like
Yeah,
30 seconds.
he needs to calm the fuck down. Talking about his suits aren't that bad. Nigga, would you wear them, asshole?
The time Blaze, you gotta sit down for 60 seconds for that.
Would
For
you
that.
would you take your
That's
prom date?
That's low key coonery.
Would you take a bitch out to prom with or a ball dance with that shit on? With whatever he be wearing?
And like the teeth just make the suit look bad. I ain't even gonna lie. Sean Porter teeth so fucked up that it make all his fits look bad. Even if it's a nice John.
He's never worn a nice John.
Shit, he might have had a nice John, but his teeth just fucked it up. I don't know. I think like his teeth. I seen Sean Porter in person. This nigga got a big ass head with some bony ass, from some dehydrated braids with some big ass teeth. I'm like, God damn.
Nigga looks like a fucking DA.
And
Fuck
he like
him.
5'6".
He looks like a parole officer. Fuck that nigga.
Bro, and Sean Porter like 5'6", bro. Swear to God, when I seen him in LA.
Stocky as fuck.
He ain't even look big for real. Like he had like a big like chest, I guess you would say, like upper body, but like his head big as shit, teeth big, like his teeth low key stick out his mouth, like he got trouble closing his motherfucking mouth.
That's why he always smiling.
Yeah. Motherfucker got like no eyebrows. This nigga braids ain't never grow. Like that nigga braids don't grow, bro. It's like whoever real tapped in with like oils and shit like that for hair growth, y'all need to go hit Sean Porter up. This nigga braids ain't moved since he put the motherfuckers together. That shit's super bad, bro. He really think he be fly too with the fits, bro. This nigga be dressed like a deacon or some shit.
Bro, he dresses up like a pimp.
Nah, a pimp that got two hoes. And they
one of them's Kenny.
That's crazy. He got
he was frying me, bro. He had me so pissed off. I remember in the Porter podcast, he had like a wooden bow tie. Ooh, bro.
He was dead ass.
He was dead serious. He was like, you guys like my bow tie? No. Everybody was dick riding. Hell yeah, fire bow tie. Like,
he one of them
bro.
niggas that if you tell him the truth, he think you hating too. That's the worst type of nigga. Like, bro, ain't nothing for me to hate on you about, Sean. You don't look better than
horribly.
Me. You don't look better than me. Your life not better than mine. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Like,
I'll set him up like this.
Like, nigga, your style is trash.
I'll set him up like this. I'll be like, you got more money than me. You don't dress better than me. You got better cars than me. You don't dress better than me. Straight frying him. I would straight fry him the whole time.
You got all that money, but still don't dress better.
You got all that money, but still don't use your tailor sucks ass.
Shit. What?
Bro, he just looks like fucking like garbage.
Porter dressed like Steve Harvey. That's fucking hilarious. Steve Harvey dressed flyer than Sean Porter. I think that's disrespect to Steve Harvey. When I be seeing Steve Harvey on Family Feud, he be looking, his shit be looking better than Porter's. He in the league of his own. Like, he the only nigga I know, because there's a lot of niggas I know that can't dress. But like, he the only nigga I know that every time he get dressed, I get mad.
He dressed like Lord Farquaad.
You ever seen that nigga on Instagram that be acting like Lord Farquaad?
Yup. I just got my hair done. That nigga?
Yeah, bro. He the bit. But bro, he the only nigga that like in human history that I've ever seen, interacted with, whatever, that get every time they get dressed, I get mad. Like niggas be getting dressed horribly. I just be like, damn, that's a bad job. Whatever though, it is what it is. This nigga, and I be like, bro, you fucking playing with me, bro.
Sean Porter and Lil Uzi are the only two niggas that piss me off when they get dressed.
No, Sean Porter, it's just Sean for me. Like with Uzi, I'm like, oh, all right, like you like men, it's cool. But like,
Yeah, right. Yeah, at that point,
but
yeah.
like
Sean Porter is like,
Sean is like my blood started boiling, bro. I
it's
started.
like you're a straight man. We all know you're straight, but it just seems like you like dick.
Bad John.
That's
Bad
what it
John
is.
alert. Bad John alert. Yeah. Tripping.
Sean Porter is horrible, bro. And then whoever, yo, he needs a new hairstylist too, because his braids be ass. His braids be horrible.
Boy, you better slap your fucking self.
That's what I be on. I don't be getting this shit. Niggas need to slap they fucking self. Word to the GOAT. They said Sean Porter dressed like one of them pimps when a player hit his ball on the Chappelle show. It's a fact.
He dressed up like he like
He
a
dressed like
Boondocks
Patrice
character.
O'Neal in that John. Pitbull! Roar! Yeah, he dressed like that nigga.
He dressed like a pimp named Slickback. Actually, that nigga got more drip than him with that purple ass suit.
Rose said that nigga hair ain't gross since 2017. That's a long ass time, bro. Like, bro, keep it real though. Like, Porter hair don't grow. Like,
niggas poured liquid nitrogen on the ends of his shit.
that nigga scalp dead. That nigga scalp ain't got no pulse. They be racing mosquitoes on Sean braids. That's crazy.
Raising or racing?
Racing. That's some wild shit.
On your mark, get set. Yo, nah.
Let's get into some open topics, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking, what y'all want to talk about. We had some crazy news. Slime's favorite fighter, Terence Crawford, announced his retirement today.
There was
There was some rumors of Golden Boy possibly leaving DAZN. Now, could this up? Oh, hold up. Maybe these go together. Maybe, just maybe, DAZN may be thinking about not working with Golden Boy no longer because they've been giving them trouble with making fights like Vergil Ortiz, Jaron Ennis. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe DAZN and Golden Boy having some issues, and that's why DAZN putting so much pressure on Golden Boy to make these fights happen because, maybe their feelings about them is unsatisfactory. Anonymous says, I wonder who Slime hates the most now since Bud retired. That's a Slime question, man.
Since Bud retired, I mean, I stopped hating Bud after the Mauricio Suleiman WBC thing, but damn,
Slime gotta find a new nigga to hate. See,
yeah, I gotta find a new nigga to just dislike. Ryan,
you just gave it, Anonymous. You just gave Slime purpose.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just gave this nigga some motivation. You gave him something to think about.
Niggas gonna have me he's gonna have me watching fights that I'm not even interested in just to find somebody to dislike.
They're gonna be watching like this. Nah, I can't hate this nigga. I can't hate this nigga. Let's go to the next one.
Nah.
All right, he got potential. He got potential. Let me damn, so no, I was thinking he was gonna say like Edgar Berlanga or something.
Oh, no. Pitbull.
Oh,
Pitbull, man. And Hamza Shiraz. Oh God. Berlanga's he eats corn the long way. I don't care about him.
Who?
Berlanga. He eats corn the long way. I don't care about that nigga.
He eat corn the long way.
Yeah, bro. He's all set.
That'll always be funny. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. That'll always be funny.
Nah.
You heard him. You heard him anonymous. He said he hate Hamza.
Yeah, I dislike Hamza Shiraz, bro.
Damn, wow.
And it's not his fault. It's not his fault. I will say that. It's definitely not his fault. It's Turkey's bitch ass that makes me dislike him.
Damn, what happened?
I don't know. Turkey just like he just be showing favoritism crazy to that nigga, bro. Like that's dead ass his son. Like not literally, but you know what I mean.
Shit, it might be. Shit, who knows? There's some Hamza and Pitbull.
Yeah, but Pitbull, man, like he takes the bar.
Oh, so Pitbull is number one.
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
Y'all heard it here first, man. Slime has moved on from the Terence Crawford hate, and it is now Pitbull that his eyes are set on to hate on for the rest of his career.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. Oh, man, I got to make that a sound on here.
Dead ass, you have to.
Damn. I'm about to see if I could do that shit right now.
You gotta have the let's go champ, the whoop-de-doo. You gotta have that.
Let me see. Let's go champ. Is the different types of let's go champs too. He'd be like, he do the real quick one. He'd be like, let's go champ. Then he'll do the joint where like he take it everywhere slow. Let's go champ. That shit used to have me rolling, bro. When he ran up on Vladimir at the press conference, he was like, who you fighting? He said, you fighting a bum. I'll knock him out right now. Bro, that shit used to have me dying laughing. That nigga used to go to the opponents and be like, what? Who the fuck is this? I'll knock him out right now. That's what I said. That's what Boots needs to do to get that Vergil fight. Just go to every if Vergil fights somebody else, just go to every press conference and just harass that nigga. PYP Boxing in the building. Shout out to my essay out there in Texas. He said, after hearing Canelo won't fight May 5th and will wait until September versus Crawford, I'm disappointed Crawford retired the very next day. Azteca and Chris Mannix reported this yesterday. Yeah, I was speaking on that situation, so that let me know that, one of two things. Either Crawford, wanted the amount of money that they wasn't willing to give, or Canelo wasn't satisfied in, Terence Crawford's, counter offer, I guess you would say. Because one thing about Canelo, like, he'll lose a fight and still feel like he's in control of, like, the negotiations, like, with Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol was like, yeah, I want to rematch you, but I want to rematch you at 68 so I can fight for all your titles. And Canelo was like, no, like, I need to be at 175. So Bivol was like, all right, fuck you then, and then went about his way. So I don't know exactly what the reasoning is. I would like to hear exactly what happened. But, hey, man, Canelo got a whole nother thing to worry about now. Crawford gone. Unless they shoot him that number he can't refuse, Crawford gone. So they need to make Canelo got, do some observing. He got to observe the landscape. He's ranked number one out of in 3 out of the 4 major sanctioning bodies. He's ranked number 1 in the WBC, the WBO, the WBA. He ranked number 3 in the IBF though. So he gotta make his move. You know what I mean? You gonna fight Resendiz. You gonna take that Christian and Billy route. What you doing? Well, what you doing? Actually, or you might fight Hamza Shiraz. If you got that deal with Turki Al-Sheikh, he might line you up, later in the year to fight Hamza Shiraz. Because Turki want to make Hamza a star. Oh my God! If Hamza was to fight Canelo and he packs up Canelo, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you something, bro. Nigga, Turkey better start counting them, better start sleeping with his eyes open, I swear to God. I'll be like, oh, Turkey, you bastard. Bro, like, hell no. If he packs up Canelo the same way he packed up Berlanga, bro. Blaze pound for pound said Hamza will be a star if he packs up Canelo, inshallah.
What he said?
Saying if Hamza was to pack Canelo up, that would make him a star. It definitely would.
Yo, if he packs Canelo up, I don't give a fuck how big of a star he is. I'm gonna move to Antarctica and just like, bro, I'm gonna start fighting killer whales and shit for fun.
I don't know, man. Like Hamza, I don't know. That Adames fight was, an eye opener for me though. So he got some questions to answer for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Adames fried him. I don't care what anyone says.
He definitely did, but now I need to see how he do with that style again. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't like what I saw in that Adames fight, and he don't want to admit that he lost. He said, "Oh, I seen it as a draw. I seen it as a draw. I seen it as a draw." And then he blamed it on injuries and being dehydrated, and I don't know.
Turkey didn't fix the scores for me. He forgot to
talk about Tito Mercado. I fuck with Tito Mercado. Tito Mercado, he's well rounded. He gonna be a problem, he gonna be a problem. He's not gonna be easy to beat, man. He got a little bit of everything. He got good speed. He got good athleticism. He could punch going backwards. I noticed that with the Antonio Moran fight. Good counter punching, power. On top of that, he punches hard with both hands. He punches with bad attention. Good technique. He boxes with that lead hand down. But one thing about it is he's aware of that. So like when guys, try to close the gap and land that shot over the top, he uses his feet to get up out of range. So he has a little bit of method to his madness as well. So yeah, Mercado, if he plays cards right, he could get a world title. He could get a world title.
He is nice, but I want to see him get tested. I wasn't really that impressed with the Antonio Moran fight.
He fucked Moran up. But at the end of the day, Moran, that's a gatekeeper. If we know anybody, that's a gatekeeper.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't impressed with that fight. It's like,
right. But Mercado's been willing to face these top names.
For sure.
But he needs to get that opportunity.
I forgot who the fuck was he talking? He was talking crazy to somebody after one of his fights. I think it was Shakur.
Sure. He was talking crazy to Shakur.
Yeah, he was talking stupid crazy. He was leaning over the ropes, damn near falling off the ring type shit, talking crap, trying to talk crazy to that nigga.
But Mercado, one thing about him, bro, he talk crazy to everybody. He don't give a fuck who you is. Like he ain't got no friends, bro. Like none.
As he should. There is no friends in boxing. Unless that nigga is nowhere near your division.
Yeah, that's like the only way. But like Mercado, he talk crazy. He talk reckless. Like I told the nigga when we did the interview, I said I could tell you was one of them niggas that was on Xbox Live and shit, bugging out, getting banned and shit because his mouthpiece crazy. Pause. he be tripping. So I want to see how the way I want to see him get an opportunity. But like I said, I think Mercado's gonna be in one of them situations where he probably gonna end up fighting for a vacant belt.
That was at 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, word. Yeah, man.
Mercado could really he could do some shit in boxing. He could definitely stir up the pot, that's for sure. He says Mercado says he wants the winner of Shakur versus Tio. Look, he got the WBO international title, so that's gonna put him in position to go up higher in the WBO rankings. Let me see where he was at last time I checked. Let me see. At 140, he was. So they haven't really updated it yet, but he's top 10. He's number 10 in the IBF. He's that's crazy how WBA has his cousin ranked, Israel Mercado, but not him. That's crazy. But he's ranked in where is he at? He was ranked number 14 in the WBO, but with that international title, he might actually crack that top 10 now. Because what happened was he beat Antonio Moran, and Antonio Moran was ranked number 13. So he faced a guy that was one one slot above him, so he might crack that top 10 or at least number 12 or whatever the case is. The fact that Emiliano is ahead of Tito Mercado is kind of crazy though on the WBO rankings. Who
Emiliano Vargas is fucking
Who the
basura.
fuck Emiliano? He might be something. I don't know, but you know, time will tell with that.
No. He lost to that dude. What's that Irish homie name?
Who?
Was it
No. That's Fernando Vargas Jr.
Oh yeah, that nigga. Yeah.
Emiliano Vargas. Now I'm looking at Emiliano Vargas's box rec right now. He didn't beat better competition than Tito Mercado. Tito Mercado don't got the best resume neither, but at least he beat a former world champion. He beat Jose Pedraza. You know what I mean? Like he beat, he just beat Antonio Moran. Like Emiliano don't even got a Moran on his resume. He's still beating like motherfuckers with upside down tight records.
Doesn't one of the Vargas brothers have something coming up with Dean the Great?
Amato.
I
hope Amato fuck him up.
No. I really hope. I hope Dean the Great beat his ass.
Yo, for those of y'all, I mean, that is Tito uncle. I'm sorry, Clip. You right. Israel Mercado, the one who beat Brandon Pizarro in Philly not too long ago. Yeah, that's his uncle. Yeah, you right. My apologies. I should have known that. We was already talking about that on the interview.
I hope Dean the Great beat his ass.
Yeah. Tito Mercado should be ranked higher than Emiliano, but it is what it is. Mercado versus Emiliano will be a good fight. Damn. I'll tell you what, if Tio lose and Shakur move back down to 35, that's going to be a shoo-in for Keyshawn Davis to get that title, bro. Because he ranked number 1, and then number 2 is Alfredo Santiago.
Jermaine Ortiz would fry Keyshawn Davis. I don't care what anyone says.
Bro, I think the last thing Keyshawn need right now is a loss. If that nigga lose, oh my God, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose his shit.
Then stay away from Jermaine Ortiz, Keyshawn Davis. I'm trying to tell you something. And stay away from who beat your big brother ass? What's that singer nigga from Philly?
Nair.
Yeah, stay away from him.
Yo, so that dude, bro, Alfred Santiago is about to fight somebody by the name of Henry Cedeno. Henry Cedeno gonna fuck him up. He's going to fuck him up. If y'all niggas ain't never heard of this nigga, bro, listen to this. I'm gonna show y'all his box rec. This nigga right here, I done heard so much crazy shit about this nigga, bro. I done heard so many crazy stories about this nigga, how he packing niggas up and sparring and all that.
16-0?
Bro, this Dominican nigga, him and his brother are fucking demons, bro. This nigga's going to be a serious issue. Alfred Santiago is fighting him at the Barclays Center January 10th, I guess on Subrell's undercard. Put money on it, bro. If y'all niggas got money to put up, this nigga Henry Cedeno is going to fuck Alfred up. Watch when I tell you. I'm not even going to tell you this shit.
What's his box? What's his box? Who's he fought?
He ain't fighting nobody yet. But what I'm telling you is, but look at the guys of the records he's fighting with only 16 fights. 13-1, 22-3, 33-4. You know what I'm saying? And all this other shit, lopsided, But the shit that I done heard about him and his brother, bro. I'm telling you. Dante Boxing Talk said Jermaine Ortiz ain't beating Keyshawn Davis.
Who said that?
Somebody by the name of Dante Boxing Talk.
Based off what? What does he do better that Jermaine Ortiz doesn't do better? What?
Uh-oh. But yo, watch when I tell y'all. What you mean? It's Jermaine, by the way. What you mean? Oh, yeah, because he said Jermaine. Yeah. But I'm trying to tell y'all, pay attention to this Dominican dude, bro. He got a brother. What's his brother's name? He got a brother by the name of, is it Yuri Cedeno? Let me see. Yeah, it's this motherfucker right here. 13-0 with 12 knockout. These some hard punching ass brothers. So one's at 140 and the other one's at 160. They ain't got nobody credible on their resume yet. But these little niggas could punch.
Yo, for the awards, right? So who like can we give prospect of the year to Derek Davis, bro?
That's up there. That's up there for discussion. It's up to the nation, bro. You know what I mean? I let my people in the chat decide. I put, we name the people and then we go down the list and we see who gets the
This year you should do them in polls. Pause.
Hey yo,
I,
that was crazy.
you know what I mean, though.
Looking at this dude. Yeah, Alfred Santiago beat Javier Fortuna, but everybody beating Javier Fortuna right now. He beat Angel Fierro, okay. Carl Dark. Oh, yeah, I know who this nigga is. Shout out to Carl Dark. He from Philly.
He beat Angel Fierro?
Yeah.
By what?
Unanimous decision.
Gangsta. Something Pitbull's bitch ass couldn't do.
Try to tell you.
But I was gonna change my pick from Pitbull to Ryan. I heavily dislike Ryan.
I forgot Devin Haney beat this nigga too. A while back.
Who?
Devin Haney beat Alfredo Santiago. I forgot about that shit. So he Dominican and he living in Puerto Rico. Man, get this nigga up out of here, man. It's like, no,
there's a lot of Dominicans that live in PR.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking shit. They said Jermaine must be your cousin or something. If you believe that. Yeah, Devin Haney beat him at 135 back in 2019.
Yo, Dante, get off Keyshawn Davis nuts.
Oh shit.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, oh damn, I forgot all about this Devin Haney fight. What the fuck? So that was when Billy Joe Saunders had that tough fight with Coceres and then he stopped him.
Yo, Billy Joe Saunders hasn't made a peep since Canelo fried him. Yo, he hasn't fought since.
Oh, that's when KSI beat Logan Paul. Look at Logan Paul record. Stupid ass. You thought the kid. Fuck wrong with you. But yeah.
KSI beat Tommy.
No, he didn't.
All right.
Yeah. Shout out to the content creator slaying ass motherfucking Tommy Fury, pound for pound, #1 in the world, Greg.
That nigga should be in Misfits. That nigga does not belong in the real ranks of pro boxing, bro. That nigga's ass.
Who?
Tommy.
Man, Tommy the fucking GOAT. Shout out to Tommy.
Of YouTube boxing.
Man, that nigga up there with Bud.
Oh my god.
Tommy Fury up there with Bud, bro. Like
I put Chris Colbert above Sugar Ray Robinson.
He beat Jake Paul and KSI.
If that's the case, then
Chris
Colbert is way better than Muhammad Ali.
Man, that's the greatest. My man Anonymous said part-time boxer. Tommy Fury, the greatest part-time boxer I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, I can't believe he did what he did, bro. This nigga Jake Paul been devoting himself to boxing ever since he got into it, just to lose to a nigga who be on Love Island. Let's go, champ.
Yo, you seen the video of that nigga running track, bro?
Who?
Tommy Fury.
No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna send
I'm
that
just
to you
playing,
later.
by the way, y'all. So don't be in these comments like, yo, this nigga really think Tommy Fury is better than Bud? Because y'all niggas be slow like that. So I'm just playing. But I do fuck with Tommy because he got that job done for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I put the price up on them niggas' heads and he came through. So shout out to Tommy for getting that done. Brought them niggas back down to earth.
Let me explain something to you.
Them niggas was really feeling like they was boxers for real.
I don't ever trust a nigga who skips leg day.
Shit,
I will never trust a nigga.
I trust in Tommy. And Tommy, we trust over here on Mazuma TV. That nigga Tommy was like, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of both of these motherfuckers.
Facts. Put that nigga on a nickel, you heard?
Facts. Put that nigga on a $20 bill. They was gonna put
Nah.
They was gonna put Harriet Tubman. You ain't even gotta do all that. Just put Tommy on there.
Yo.
It's like, no, that's some cooning ass shit right there.
Yo, I heard the funniest shit. I think I sent it to you before. Somebody was like, yo, women lie so much. I bet you they didn't even tell Rosa Parks to move to the back. They probably just told her to scoot over.
What? This is wild shit. Rosa was with it regardless. She wasn't with none of that shit. Lorenzo said, add the king of bare knuckle boxing, Austin Trout. That's crazy. No, Austin Trout actually had a world title, though. He beat Miguel Cotto, bro. Like, come on, bro. Austin Trout could rumble. And he gave Canelo a good fight, too. I think, Lara did Austin Trout dirty, right? Lara fucked Trout up.
Jermel. No, was it Jamal? Jamal or Jermel? One of those two.
Oh no, he fried Austin Trout. Arizlandi Lara fried Austin Trout. Yeah.
Like stopped him?
No, he dropped him and shit like that, but he smoked him on the cards.
Yo, I'll fucking whatchamacallit? Bro, I want to see Ryan fight Devin Moore again, bro. This time around,
No, Lara ain't stopped Trout. I think the only nigga that stopped Austin Trout was Jared Hurd, and that's when Jared Hurd was out here tweaking. That nigga Hurd was tweaking at that time, bro. Nigga was beating everybody's ass.
Yo, I'm gonna say it now, right? If Ryan and Devin fight again, I'm telling you, Devin's gonna stop him.
I hope so, bro.
I promise you. I promise niggas this.
Because if this nigga Ryan find a way to beat Dev, bro, I'm gonna be sick, bro. Like, I'm gonna be sick. Like, I'm gonna be heated. I might break this fucking laptop, bro. That laptop better be nowhere near me when I hear that announcement. Swear to God.
Bro, if Ryan somehow beats Devin, bro, I'm just gonna end it on TikTok live.
Yo.
You think I'm joking, but
yo, that's a crazy ass way to go out on TikTok live. Yo, that's
zero viewers.
That's not even funny, bro. But
zero viewers and shit.
What the fuck? Let me see. Yeah, he dropped Trout. That's when Lara called out Canelo right after that. Lara went straight up to him like, yeah, congrats and all that, but what's up with a fight? Canelo was pissed.
Yeah, Canelo was sick, bro.
Canelo was like, what? Man, this nigga you really just did this shit? And De La Hoya was like, no, Canelo, no, you don't need that fight. No, Lara, he likes to run. You don't want to chase him. Canelo was like, I don't give a fuck. Nigga was like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit about nothing. Make the fucking fight. No, Canelo, trust me.
Let's fucking body.
Let's fucking body. That nigga was drunk as shit when he said Canelo was at that party. He was like, let's fucking body, cabrones.
Let's fucking body, cabrones.
Nigga was super drunk. That's the one nigga.
Nah, my favorite drunk nigga.
That I don't want to be nowhere near when he drunk. Canelo he like the type, he try to fight niggas when he drunk.
Nah, bro, I'll go up to him. I'll be like, yo, let me get like 30, let me get like 30 bands. He'll dead ass do it too, drunk as fuck.
Shit.
Nah, the only nigga I dislike watching drunk is Adrian Broner.
Yeah,
he's just cringy. He's just cringe. Like, at least Charlo's funny with it. He's just on live making threats and it's funny.
What Jamal said, I remember he got on live with Andre. He was drunk as shit. Andre was like, what's up, bro? Let's fight, man. Let's fight. He was like, ooh, boo-boo. I was like, yo, this nigga, he was tweaking on Andre on that live, bro. He was like, ooh, boo-boo.
That's another nigga who needs to, he needs to do niggas a favor and just retire and stay in Rhode Island.
Yeah, he disappointing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And he was like, it's me again. You know, Andre be saying it. Like, he was like, ooh, it's me again. I'm like, this nigga Jamal in his bag, bro.
Jamal would fry him regardless, even if they fought.
Right now?
Yes. Even back then, bro, Jamal would have fried him.
Andre to give you some trouble.
Nah, fuck no.
Yes, he would.
Absolutely not.
Yes, he would. He really would.
Nah, bro. He had one big fight opportunity and died, bro.
Andre could box.
Bro, he had one big fight opportunity and hasn't fought since. Cause he got fucking
motherfuckers don't want fighting, bro. But at the same time, he should stay active, even if it means fighting some bumps.
Bro,
Andre felt like Andre was on live snapping on Ness from the boxing voice because he was like, you think I don't want to fight? Like, he said, I'm trying to get these fights, but niggas asking for money that I can't put up. So I'll be feeling him, bro. I'll be feeling bad for him, to be real, but should have got with the right people. And Turkey not gonna want to deal with Andre because I bet you he don't like Andre's style.
Yo, it's me. I fought David Benavidez. Yo, can you hurry the fuck up and scan my items, nigga?
Yo, this nigga, bro. This nigga's wicked.
I'm trying to tell you something, bro.
Damn, look, one of the cutmen I know is he down Florida for the Jake Paul fight. I think he Jake Paul cutman. Look at this shit. Look at Jake Paul's van, bro. He got like one of them bulletproof, like military type Jones. Look.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough as shit.
Now, because I know this cutman, I can see if I can get a Jake Paul interview. I doubt it though. Jake Paul only do interviews with big platforms.
Hey, man, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, bro.
That's true. I'll ask. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, bro, let me tell you this, bro. That dude, that cut man, bro, he gonna have a lot of work to do that night, bro.
You think so?
He gonna quit. He gonna quit his job right there, bro. No, the cut man. Fuck Jake Paul.
Oh shit, hold up real quick. Hold up. Now Jake, What you think? Jake gonna get all cut up?
Bro, if the fight drags on longer than what it has to, yes. Hopefully, for Jake's sake, it's just a one and done.
I don't think he. What the fuck? This motherfucking tasty cakes in this joint. What the hell?
Nigga, Southpaw trying to break into Mark House, yo.
Yeah, all right. I'm trying to tell niggas, if you ever tried to break in this house, ever, first of all, if you're able to get to my door, use a bad motherfucker, because that's gonna be really hard to do. So if you're able to get that far, use a bad motherfucker. If you find my crib in this building, in this big ass building, use a bad motherfucker. But I also tell you this: if you able to get through this door, you better have that shit that Scarface had before he went out. Like that grenade launcher and all that.
Yeah, he better have that AR with the grenade launcher attached.
You better have that. You better have that. You better have some crazy shit, because the shit that's gonna be coming at you gonna be crazy.
Yo, Mark, what if you just see a flashbang just roll through your door?
I'm like,
holy shit.
I'm getting right out that fucking room, bro. I'm getting
Niggas
right out that room.
How? You're not gonna see shit or hear nothing.
Yo, that's crazy.
You're gonna run right into your TV. Boof. Nigga, Mark pulled out a fucking quesadilla out of nowhere. That's some gangster shit.
That ain't no quesadilla. What you talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't even get to talk about this Jake Paul AJ fight.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But bro.
Let's sum it up a little bit though. I think
I seen the face-off that they did. Shout out to Cameron for being the mediator in that face-off. He actually did pretty well. Shout out to that Harlem GOAT right there.
He actually this is the second time I've seen him in a boxing event.
Yeah, he was at the PBC, John, with Roach
with Pitbull and Roach. I mean, with Pitbull and Pitbull and Roach.
With Jake Paul and AJ. So that's good shit, man. I like Cam do that.
Yo, the size difference between AJ and Jake was literally the size difference between Jake and Tank. Literally the exact same.
Yeah.
That's insane. I didn't know that.
Lorenzo said Mark bought a screen grenade and jumped behind the sofa. That's crazy. Yo, if a flashbang come rolling through this door, that just means I was supposed to die. Like if a nigga that dedicated to throw a fucking flashbang in my crib, I wasn't like, that was just how my life was written out. Like I was born for this shit, for that shit to happen.
Death by, oh my God.
You know what's even crazier? Because I'm like high up in this building too. Imagine that shit come through my window. I'm like, oh yeah, them niggas done sent Aaron Rodgers over here.
Nah, they sent Tom Brady. It just
shit hit me right behind my head, right?
Boof.
Oh
my God, that shit just explodes right in your ear. Oh my God, you'll never hear shit for the rest of your life.
DOG215 said, Jake for the win. I can't support AJ. DOG, you got me fucked up. Let's go, champ. We need to get Jake Paul out of boxing. I hope Jake get put to sleep the worst way.
You know what? I'll take.
I hope it's one of them Jones that like when he go down, his leg twitching. Like
oh my God,
one of them Jones. I hope AJ catching right on the like at the end of a left hook. Bing. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Jake Paul doing everything he can because I seen his bag work. And when I watch people train, I already got an idea of what they're gonna be trying to do. Jake gonna box. like a motherfucker. He gonna use his speed, his in and out movement. He gonna be getting he gonna be getting his punches off, moving, getting his punches off, moving. He think AJ is like this. He feel like he feel like he the superior athlete to AJ in terms of like mobility and all of that shit. So
He got AJ fucked up.
he think AJ stiff, robotic, slow. So he feel like since he the smaller man, he gonna use his agility. That's what he thinking. So he think he's just gonna hit him, get up out of the way, run AJ into punches, shit like that. But
Yo, if
AJ got the experience, bro. If AJ fumble this, I don't ever want to see this nigga box again, bro.
if AJ gets sparked, I'm vacating the wrench for 2 days. I'm vacating the wrench for 2 days. I swear to God,
Bro. I might do a front flip out this John back here on some Jeff Hardy shit. I might do a swanton bomb out this motherfucking window into one of these cars outside of this motherfucker. If AJ get knocked out, bro,
niggas gonna land in an Uber. Yo,
this nigga AJ gets knocked out, I'm going to lose my shit. See, that's why I don't even like. And Jake Paul told him, he's like, yo, bro, like all the pressure on you for real. Everybody expected me to get knocked out. But if I knock you out, you're done. And AJ was like, it hasn't crossed my mind. It has not crossed my mind.
nigga,
All right.
fuck that shit crossing your mind. Don't let his fist cross your chin, nigga. That's all I'm saying. Cause I swear to God, I will find a way.
Jake might have enough on that right hand to hurt AJ, bro.
I swear to God, if I see AJ even take a funny step, I'm gonna take the first flight to England and I'm breaking into his house.
I mean, you know, AJ 0-1 in the US too, right?
Like I said, if he takes if I just see him take one big shot that I'm like concerned about, I'm breaking in his house.
You know what happened the last time AJ came to the East Coast?
Yeah, he got put on his back pockets.
They said that nigga was having an anxiety attack in the locker room and all types of shit. That's what they were saying before the Ruiz fight. They said he was having anxiety attacks and shit like that. Like they said he don't like to fight outside his home country. You go ahead and fumble. Go ahead and have a motherfucking anxiety attack against Jake Paul.
You're not making it out of the U.S., nigga. I promise you that. I promise you that, nigga. Count your days, nigga. I will fucking nuke Florida.
Yo, chill, bro. Chill, bro. You drunk. Going nuke Florida.
Nuking Florida is stupid shit.
Bro, you gonna have them FBI niggas knocking on your door, bro. Tripping.
They gonna waste their time. I'ma laugh. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck y'all here for?
I ain't got no nuke, nigga.
I ain't got no nuke, nigga.
I'm broke. The fuck you talking about? I ain't got nuke money.
I'll give that nigga $1.
DOG said that's why he need to get the fuck out of boxing. He ain't come back for Wilder and Ruiz. Yeah, I feel you, bro. But this, like, the state of boxing is on the line for this one, though, D. That's what I'm like. Look at it like this, DOG, right? Because I hear what you're saying, and I've been heavily critical of AJ for the whole Wilder situation and all that. You know what I mean? But do you know how people would look at boxing if Jake Paul was a knockout, a fucking 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, when this nigga was a fucking YouTuber, social media content creating ass nigga, Disney Channel acting ass nigga? Can you imagine how people would look at boxing like, yo, these boxing niggas ass, y'all losing to content creators?
Yo, I swear to God, if my boys hit me up talking shit to me, talking about, yo, you see, nigga, I told you, Jake Paul this, Jake Paul. I swear to God, AJ, I swear to fucking God.
So it's like I understand. Like I'm not an AJ fan at all, but for this one, I'm a rock with him because the reputation of boxing is on the line. You know? Like I was rooting for AJ to beat Ngannou. I knew that if Ngannou beat AJ, all these MMA niggas would have been talking hella shit. Oh man, y'all man, look, we coming to y'all sport and we beating y'all. And
For example, just how they were talking shit when he technically beat Tyson Fury.
yeah, bro, they was talking greasy, bro. Oh, that's y'all heavyweight champ. Oh, y'all niggas suck. MMA's the better sport. Blah blah. I'm like, oh no, fuck.
Oh yeah, and Tyson Fury was champion at the time.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm cool.
Bro, I'm pulling up to Florida with pitchforks and torches if that nigga lose, nigga. I swear to God.
That's funny as shit. But I'm gonna wrap this live up, man. It's 1:14 in the morning where I'm at, and I gotta get up at 7. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of this live. I appreciate everybody that came through and showed love as always. If y'all could go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button on the way out, that'll be very much appreciated. Shout out to everybody that's been contributing to the channel, liking the videos, sharing the videos. You know what I mean? We about to hit that 3,300 mark, so I'm highly appreciative of that. Thank you to everybody that's been helping out, reaching that goal. Yo, Slime, you got any last words for the people?
Don't ever play with matches.
Play with lighters instead, y'all.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like, no.
Don't play with fire.
Only you could prevent wildfires.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I hope some fire hit Jake Paul chin on what's that, Friday? Or yeah, that's on Friday. They rumbling on Friday.
I hope everybody in O Block is plowing Southpaw Wave. Just, I don't know, mad random. Just I'm gonna leave with that one.
All right, y'all. I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful night. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.